Reminder, all of my Metroidvania maps are available on my website at demajen.co.uk. Here you'll be able to find basically everything. It's all alphabetical. It's got everything on there. It tells you how many maps there are. It tells you whether there's a changelog and a readme. All of that kind of stuff. You can also head to my coffee.com page where you will find in the shop super extra massive high quality versions of certain maps which are very, very cheap indeed. On to today's map. I waited a chunk of time before releasing this video because, quite frankly, Afterimage is a game that is huge, as you can just see from this scaled down, zoomed out version of the map in front of you. 52,000 odd pixels wide, this particular map. It has got a lot of zones. It has got a lot of things in. The game itself took me 36-ish hours to complete. The map has taken 53, 54, something like that hours. It has been a gargantuan effort. I think this is the biggest map I have produced. It is certainly one of the biggest Metroidvania games I have played. I haven't sized it up with Eterna Noctis, which was, I think, up until this point, probably the biggest and kind of, yeah, a little bit bloated. But Afterimage is a really, really good game. It's even better after the first big patch. One of my biggest issues with the game was that it used to do the Hollow Knight thing where your map would only update at a bench or resting place, confluence, as they are in this. For a game that is this big, keep in mind that this is at 5% scale. You can't actually see the number, so I don't know why I'm circling around it. Here we go. Let's get to the first zone of the game. So yeah, this is at 100%, and so on and so forth. Everything that you could possibly want is on here. All the bosses, all the collectibles, all the key items, all the one-way doors, all the breakable walls and floors, all the resting points, all the potions that you can find. Everything that is in a chest like this is an equipable item. So it's a weapon, a sub-weapon, feet, head, boots, feet, head, body, accessories. Other things like these potions, they are actually in a chest. The only chests that look like normal chests that I've marked on the map are the ones with the red outline. These are mimics. They're very cool mimics. Sorry for spoiling the surprise for you, but they're mimics. Upgrade items are on here. Levers for elevators are on here. Consumables are on here. Talent points are on here. Information about various shops are on here. All of the after images that you can find are on here. I've even found, I think, well, no, I know all of the currency containers because there's a secret finder item that you can get later in the game and that actually counts those currency items. All of the echoes that you can find for a little bit of XP, they are also marked on here. Area names are on here. Quest related stuff is on here. All the way down here, there's some notes about endings that are on here. Endings that are here, endings that are there. Massive amount about the New Game Plus mode, which isn't really a New Game Plus mode. It's kind of an extra mode with an extra character that then brings back stuff into your main save file to add extra content to it. It's odd and it's quite cool. The owl side quest is there. I don't know why that line is overlapping. I'll fix that. All of the manta ray tweets, as I've called them, which allow you to travel between zones. There is also the... I told you, this game's massive. There's a world map that you can travel on for the manta ray. You start off there and you can go down to various bits. This island here that I've called Confluence Island doesn't have a map in-game. It doesn't have a name in-game, but there is a map in the game file, so I've pulled it out and I've added the stuff on there. Likewise, Teardrop Base. Doesn't have a map in game, does have a map in the files, although it's a little bit out of date, which is probably why it wasn't included, but I fixed it so that it is accurate. There's also no map of Negredo Tower in game. It's a flipped upside down version of Albedo Tower, or at least it kind of is, until you get to about here when it changes quite dramatically. So I had to do something about that. I had to fix that so it looks right. That's there as well. But keep in mind that this place, and this place do not currently have maps in game. Whether they will do, whether they were supposed to, I don't know. But everything is on here, and this map is huge. Also, you've got all of the primordial glyphs by name, where to find them. You've got the secret arts by name and what weapon they apply to, because it doesn't tell you that in game, as well as where you can find them, and also the changelog glyphs locations as well. Hopefully, you can appreciate the amount of effort that it took to do this. As I said, 50 plus hours. It's basically all I have done since the game came out on the 25th or whatever it was. It's taken 7 days pretty much to get this map put together. And because of this, the version that is available in my coffee.com shop is a minimum of £1.50 for the pay what you want. Pretty much all of my maps up until this point have been £1, but for 52 hours, slightly more than that actually, worth of labour, I don't feel too bad about saying, you know what, Coffee and PayPal take a good chunk out of the monies anyway, so an extra 50 pence, which will disappear, but maybe if I'm lucky I'll get £1 from it after PayPal fees. I don't think that's particularly greedy, to be honest, but as I said, if you don't want to pay that, you can go to the Google Drive and you can check the 87.5 megabytes map file. It's the normal quality version. The one in the shop is 114, I think it is, megabytes, something like that. It's a size difference. It's a resolution difference. But this is free. You've got your changelog in there that shows you everything, including what I'm working on and things that I need to do. There's a note here about Lightbearer's NPC quest locations guide. You can click on that. It'll take you to a Steam forum post. Tells you where to go for each of the different NPC quests. At some point, I'll put that information on. The actual NPCs are marked on the map, including numbered for where they are in the chain. But it's a big map and it's difficult to find. And then these are just the same pieces of information that are on the kind of bottom of the normal map. I just put those into the folder because I wanted to. Terms and conditions for use are available there. Basically means just don't pass it off as your own work. Don't upload it to your own Wikipedia. Don't use it in your own interactive maps. Don't try and sell it on. You can use it for personal use. You can print it out for personal use. You can, save as many copies of it as you want on your computer. Just don't pass it around and say it's yours or try and make money off my work, because for 52 hours, 2 full days of work, I don't think it's a lot to ask that people don't use it in their own stuff. But I thought that about other maps that I've done, and people have just used them for the backgrounds for the interactive maps because they didn't want to do the work themselves. 52 hours, people. Have a little bit of respect. Until next time, enjoy Afterimage. It is up in the S tier for me of metroidvanias that I have played, joining other luminary titles as Grime, as Hollow Knights, as all of the other ones that I've put recently on my kind of tier list diagram. Blasphemous, Ender Lily's Grime, Hollow Knight, Ori, Ori 2, Afterimage is going up there as well. Have a great day. Thank you very much for the support. Enjoy the game. There's a lot of it. I'll catch you in the next video. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.